Well, hello and welcome again to our reading the Greek New Testament, and we're reading the Gospel of Luke. We're in chapter 2, and I'll finish off chapter 2 in this recording. We're up to verse 39. And this again is a pericope that's not in any other Gospel. This and the next one are only in Luke's Gospel. So, kaihos etelesan pantata katatonomon kuriou, epistrepsan es ten Galilean es polinhiauton Nazareth. And when they had completed all the things according to the law of Yahweh, epistrepsen, they returned into Galilee, into their city of Nazareth. Todepaidion eoxanen kai ekratai uto plerumenon Sophia kai charistiu en epauto. And the boy grew. This is from Auxano. We get our word augment from this. So the boy increased or grew up. Kai ekratai uto. This is from kratai o'o. It means in the passive, which is being used here, he was strengthened, but generally used in the Septuagint to mean he became strong. So he became strong, and he was plerumenon, being filled, Sophia, with wisdom, and the charistheou, the grace of God, was upon him. And we get this rather odd little story about Jesus in the temple as a boy, and only mentioned in Luke's Gospel. Kai eporuonto hoi gunes autu katetos es Hierusalem te hiote tu Pascha. And his parents, imperfect, used to go katetos each year into Jerusalem to the feast of the Passover, or probably it could be a dative of time here, at the feast of the Passover. Kai hoti egeneto, and when again on the eton dodica, and when he was 12 years old. So it's a genitive of time here. So when he was 12 years old. Genitive absolute, ana by non-tone outone, katato ethos tes hiotes. When, as they were going up, according to the custom of the feast, kai teleos santone tas hemeras, ento hypostrepthane, autos hypomenein Jesus hapais en Jerusalem. And as the days were fulfilled, so in other words, when the time of the feast was over, and now we get ento plus infinitive again. So for while, and the subject goes into the accusative. So while they were hypostrephan, while they were returning, Jesus the boy, hypomenein erist, he remained behind in Jerusalem. Kai uk egnosan hoi gunes autu, and his parents did not know, they didn't realize. Nomisantes de auton enai ente sun odia elthon hemerus hodon kai enetse tun auton entois sun genusin kai tois genos stois. And thinking or considering him to be en te sun odia. This word occurs in the Septuagint, but not before. It's a Septuagint neologism. It means it's a fellow travellers, a band of travellers, or in the caravan, probably here it's an abstract. So they thought he was somewhere in the band of travellers in the caravan, and they went. Now we get this nice expression, hemeras hodon, a journey of a day, the path of a day. So they went a day's journey, kai anet setun, and they began to look out for him, to seek him, entois sung genusin, among their relatives, and also among their gnostus, obviously connected with gnosko, among their friends, among the people they knew. Kai me Hurontes, hupestrepsan es Jerusalem, anet setuntes auton, and not having found him, they returned to Jerusalem, looking for him, seeking him. Kai ageneton metahemeros tres, Huron auton ento hero, kathed zomenon, in mesoton didaskalon, kai akuonta auton, kai eperotonta autus. And after 3 days, it came to pass, it happened that after 3 days they found him sitting in the temple in the middle of the teachers and listening to them and inquiring of them, so asking questions. This is from, it's erotao is the verb of asking, and this is erotao, so he was making inquiries of them. The anatsatio, by the way, that we've just had is to seek out. I've had it up here. It only occurs in Luke's Gospel. Ex istanta depantes hoi aquantes autu epite sunese kai tais apokrisesin autu. And all the ones hearing him, ex istanta, another verb of being amazed, literally to stand outside oneself, so to be totally shocked. So they were amazed at the sun esses. It's from sun, the underlying verb is sun hiemi, one meaning of which is to understand, and out of that you get the abstract noun here, sun esses. It's a third declension feminine abstract noun. So at his understanding. And then also from apokrinomai you get apokrisis, an answer, and this is the dative plural. From apokrisis, another one of these third declension feminine nouns. So those hearing him were amazed at his intelligence, at his understanding, and at his answers. Kaiodontis autin, and having seen him, this is the parents, exiplegesa, they were, well, perhaps almost horrified. They were shocked. It's ekplaso. This is the aorist passive here. Ekplaso is to another one of these verbs of being amazed at something. It's a bit like our gobsmacked. A bit. They were shocked, and they said. His mother said to him, "Teknon, my child, ti epoiesas hemin hutos. Why have you treated, literally, why have you done to us in this way?" So why have you treated us in this way? Idu hopates cargo odunominoi etsetus sumen se. Behold, your father and I, this is from oduno, being pained. It's a passive here, perhaps in great anguish, but it's the it's a participle here. So being in great anguish, we were seeking you, we were looking for you. Kai epen prosautus, and he said to them, Tit hoti etzetime, why, what is it that you were seeking me? So why is it that you were looking for me? So tit why here. Why is it that you were looking for me? Uk edati hoti entois tu patros mu deanai me. Do you not know that it is necessary for me to be in entois tu patros, in the places of, we have to supply oikos here, in the house of my father, but it's just entois, in the place of my father. Kai autoi u sunekan torema ha elalesen autois. And they did not understand. From son hiemi, we've had the sonesis above. This is the verb son hiemi, to understand. So they did not understand the word torema which he spoke to them. And slightly Semitic here. You don't need that in the Greek for the autois, but you get this commonly in the Septuagint. Kai Katebe met Auton, and he went down with them, and he went into Nazareth, and was hypotassomenus autois. He was subjected, or he subjected himself. He was subject to them. And again, we're getting this periphrastic use of the verb to be with a participle. Kai hemete auto dietere pantataremata ente cardia autes. And his mother, we get this dieterio, it's to store away, to sort of note, but in the back of your mind, to store away all the words in, so his mother stored away all the words in her heart. Kai Jesus pro ekopten, ente in brackets Sophia, kai helikia, kai charity paratheo, kai anthropos. And Jesus pro-ekopten, pro-kopto is to advance. You see that kopto root of cutting, and this is originally a military term. It's derived from armies cutting down trees and trampling over vineyards and things as they're advancing, and hence the word later just comes to mean to advance, to progress. But it was originally a military word of cutting down the trees for the army to continue on their path. So Jesus advanced in wisdom and in helikia. Well, it's generally the word for youth, but possibly age here. So he progressed in wisdom and age, and in grace or favour with God and men. And that's the end of chapter 2.